Hey guys, Riley here. So a little while back, maybe a week now, 2 weeks now, PlayStation posted a video on their official YouTube channel. Um, it's called the 30th anniversary thank you. So if you guys don't know, PlayStation just recently celebrated their 30th anniversary this year. The original PlayStation came out in 1994, right? So it's been 30 years of PlayStation games. PS1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. So that's really cool, right? There's been so many great PlayStation games over the generations. You can see I'm wearing an Astrobot shirt. It's actually my game of the year for 2024. I thought it was really cool. Part of the reason I thought it was so cool is because it referenced so many PlayStation games over the years, all the way back to the original PlayStation. Like so many of my different favorite characters from PlayStation games, right? Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us, Nathan Drake from Uncharted, Kratos from God of War, Spider-Man and Miles from the new Spider-Man games, right? And then Jack and Dexter, Crash Bandicoot, like all those old classic games. Like it was really cool. So, and then this trailer kind of does a similar thing where it kind of like goes back, pays tribute to all the great IPs that PlayStation has made over the years, and then they kind of just say thank you for being so supportive, the fans and the gamers and that sort of thing. So I have seen this trailer already a couple times, but I wanted to watch it again and give you guys my thoughts. So let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. Yeah, if you're not a big PlayStation fan, you haven't played all the games, you might not want to watch this. Spoilers. If you know this story. Horizon. I love the Horizon games. They're really good. Death Stranding.
We can choose to be happy.
Last of Us Part 2.
But not
Love Part 2 and the first game. God of War. Amazing as well. It's about family. Lost Legacy. Awesome game. Shadow of the Colossus. Last Guardian. Miles Morales. Spider-Man 2018. Uncharted 3. Awesome set piece. Ghost of Tsushima. Gran Turismo, probably. Call of Duty. FIFA. Destiny. Final Fantasy. Yep. Resident Evil. Batman. Tomb Raider. It's about legends. Demon Souls. Ratchet and Clank. Crash. Little Big Planet. Metal Gear Solid. Journey. Sly Cooper. Helldivers. Jack and Dexter. Astrobot. And Bloodborne. It's about you. Thank you. You're welcome. I love PlayStation, man. For 30 years of play. Awesome. PlayStation. All right. So that was really awesome. I really like that. PlayStation is by far my favorite console to play games on. You know, I love it over Xbox and PC and Nintendo. I'm not a huge Nintendo guy. I'm definitely open to like trying new games and stuff, like especially like the Mario games and like the Legend of Zelda games, because obviously the recent ones were really good. But I'm mostly a PlayStation guy. I really like all their single player, story driven, exclusive games. So I think this trailer was really well done. The editing was really good. They picked a cool song, and then they had all the different iconic PlayStation franchises in there, right? And then kind of with the different themes that go with the game, like for The Last of Us, it said it's about love, because The Last of Us, if there's one major theme from those games, it's love, right? So, And then obviously for like Uncharted, it said it's about adventure. And then, they did different things. Like God of War was about family, because like, the original God of War games weren't as much about family, but like the new ones, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, more so are, right? Because of like Kratos and Atreus's relationship. So yeah, I thought it was really cool, right? It'd be cool to see, you know, Xbox do like a similar kind of video to this, right? They could have like, Master Chief and like Forza and Gears and all those sorts of games. But at the same time, I feel like their portfolio isn't as strong as PlayStation. Like they used to have, really big franchises like PlayStation, but I feel like in recent years they've kind of, fallen off a bit. Like with the Xbox One generation, obviously, and then with the current Xbox Series X generation, they don't have as many, strong exclusive games, right? Like the new Indiana Jones game just came out recently. That's a Xbox Studios game, but it also came to Steam and it is coming to PlayStation 5 in the spring, right? So it's like, it's kind of weird. Like that's something people have been, kind of like confused about and complaining about for a long time now is, what's going on with the Xbox? Like, where are all their exclusive games? They announced at like, I think E3 a while back, before E3, shut down for good, that they had bought all these new studios and they were working on all these exclusive games. Like there's supposed to be a new Fable reboot coming out and stuff like that. And it's like, we still don't know when that's coming. So it's kind of a shame. I want to see Xbox kind of, step their game up, because I feel like they're not competing very much with PlayStation at the moment. And then Nintendo is kind of doing their own thing. That's kind of different than, PlayStation and Xbox, but they're doing all right as well, because they have a lot of their own, exclusive franchises as well, right? Mario, Legend of Zelda, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know. It's weird, right? Like what's going on with Xbox, but I did see some comments on this this PlayStation 30th anniversary video, and I thought it was kind of funny. People were saying like how they put Bloodborne at the very end, right? People were like, why did they put Bloodborne right at the very end? And it says it's about persistence, because, people have been dying for a Bloodborne update to play it in 60 frames per second for a long time, right? Because Bloodborne's like this cult classic game. And they were thinking like, oh, maybe PlayStation is, finally teasing something. We're going to get like a Bloodborne PS5 update, or maybe like a remaster or a remake or a sequel or something. Like, I think that'd be really cool. They should do it, obviously, right? Like PlayStation owns the Bloodborne IP, so it's obviously up to PlayStation to make that happen. But I don't see why they, wouldn't do it. I honestly find it weird that it's taken this long and that they haven't released like a sequel to it already, because it's such a big game. So many people love it. Like it would sell like hotcakes. So I don't see why PlayStation doesn't do it. They would make a ton of money from it, right? So personally, I haven't really played Bloodborne. I tried it a bit, and I couldn't really get into it. I found it kind of difficult, to be honest, and I didn't, know where, obviously there's not a lot of like guidance or direction in that game. So I was kind of like lost and didn't know where to go. But I know a lot of people like the Souls games and that sort of thing. They're not something I've really gotten into. I'm open to trying it again in the future, but there's definitely a learning curve to them, right? Like they're not for everybody, but I know there is like a big fan base of people that definitely love the Souls games, right? Like Elden Ring blew up when it came out, right? It won Game of the Year and all this stuff. People love, Demon Souls. They got that remake on PS5, which looks, super amazing, the graphics and everything. So there's definitely a market for that. So, PlayStation, if you're watching, make a Bloodborne 2. Drop an update for the original to, give like 60 frames per second support on PlayStation 5. Do it. People want it, right? So anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this 30th anniversary video. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Are you guys big PlayStation fans as well? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this reaction, drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay notified for when I post future videos. And then if you want to stay in touch with me, you can follow me on my socials. I have a Twitter, an Instagram, a Discord, and I'm trying to remember now, a Reddit, right? So all those links are in the description below, guys. Thanks for watching.